Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play the Banner Saga 2. So, we got another fight on our hands and a lot of wounded people. Let's see who's actually available. Shield Master. And that's Spear Master. We could bring an injured person, but I don't think that's a very good idea. It probably isn't. Unless we're forced to. But I think we'll be fine without. Well, these people aren't super high level, unfortunately. Ivor is level 5 and Rook is level 6 or rank 6. Yeah, let's remove some of the low rank people. We can bring Hakon, he's rank 6. And I kind of want Oddleaf, but who would we replace? Probably Grease. Alright, this seems reasonable, but let's change the turn order a bit. So Hakon first, perhaps. Ivor... Oddleaf more to the front to use the trap. Alright, this seems fine. Let's see how it goes. Might be a tough fight. Also, we decided to charge without barricades, because barricades were an option, but I didn't use that option. So, hold them off, this will take time. Alright, well that's quite a few dudes. 15 strength, 15, 11, 9 and 10. Alright. A shield slam causes knockback to all adjacent units, doing armor break damage. Uses his weapon to summon an ally, and uses his weapon to summon an ally. Alright. Well, first we need to reposition a bit, so... let's see. Rook should probably be slightly in the back. We could do something like this. That seems reasonable. Well, this guy should be in the front perhaps, although he only has 11 armor and strength. This is fine, let's just go like this. And we'll let them move towards us. Probably. This guy will go first. Yeah, I think we'll let them move towards us. I don't want to charge them all that much. Okay, that guy. What's the turn order? Okay, like this. Yep, we'll wait. Let them come closer. And now we could use a trap. The Dredge Scourge will go next. So, I wonder just how smart they are. Probably not very. Let's try something like this. Let's see if that's going to work. Yeah, they are not very smart then. Then again, they can't actually see that. That's kind of the whole point. Alright, what's the turn order now? This guy. Alright. I think we should start attacking. We could remove up to 5 armor. That's probably a good idea, yeah. Let's do that then. That's decent. Unfortunately, our morale is still poor, and I can't do much about that. Alright, what's our special ability here? Can we actually check? No, that's Mogger next. What's his special ability? Bring the pain. Breaks an enemy's armor and punishes enemies for retaliating. Okay. Well, first of all, let's move. How much damage could we do? Not a whole lot. I guess we should break some more armor. Oh no, that's a different guy. Right, let's break some armor then, because he has 16. That's a little bit too much, and they are getting reinforcements. Because, obviously... we are trying. Just do your job. And we'll do ours, or we'll try at least. Alright. So, what's the turn order now? That guy. Okay. So, out of these 3 big dudes in the front, the guy on the left will move first. I can't reach him from here. It probably makes sense to just do more armor damage. Probably. So let's do that. We could do some actual damage, but I think I prefer armor damage. There, he's down to 9. That's more reasonable. We'll take some damage from the ranged guy. Still 13 armor. Now, Hakon. He has Sundering Impact and Tempest. We could use Tempest. We'll only hit 2 targets, but these are pretty dangerous targets. Or I could do it like this. 10 armor on that guy. We would still do decent damage. I think this is the best move here. Because this guy will go next. As in, he's the first out of these 3 that will move. So, Tempest. Let's use Tempest. That should do pretty good damage. There we go. How much health does he have now? I can't check. More reinforcements? Something is moving. Yes, concentrate. You heard her. 9 strength. And oh, down to 1 strength on this guy. We should probably kill him. Battering ram. What exactly is that? Knock the target back from multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. But how much armor break damage? What's the turn order now? Yeah, the guy on the left, then the guy on the right. So we could kill this dude. He might back up and use that summon ability. That's probably what he's going to do if I let him. Then again, we'll still get a turn, so we will get a chance to kill him regardless. Yeah, we will still get a chance to kill him. Let's do it like this. There, that's much better. Oddleaf can kill that guy at 1 health. Yep, more dudes incoming. I wonder just how many we'll have to kill. We'll find out. So... well, let's just take a shot. We'll still get a turn with Rook. Not that it really matters, we kind of need to kill both. Otherwise, they will use that summon ability. So, yeah. No need to use any willpower right now. Down he goes, and we got some renown, as well as a promotion. So renown is basically currency for everything. You buy supplies with it, you get promotions with it. It's the resource. Right, and now we'll kill this dude. There. Okay. That's still a lot of enemies. Bring the pain. Breaks enemies' armor. No. Shame I don't have Tempest, that would be amazing against these guys. Who's going to move next? Oh yeah, there's also one guy on the left. Hiding. I'm a little bit torn about this. I kind of want to move away from them to not take too much damage, but I also want to attack something. I guess we could use Bring the Pain. Who's most dangerous here? 2 bombs are thrown, exploding in a 5-tile area around. Okay, this guy doesn't have any special abilities. Runs several tiles away from an attacker when hit. 2 bombs. Okay, so these guys throw bombs. Only 7 armor. Alright, let's do some damage. 5 damage. That's not bad. Okay. Yes, hurry up, Avind. Oh, it's happening. But we're not quite done yet. It would be too easy. We still need more time. Alright. Might want to move away. Although, 11 armor, 11 health. Impale. Causes knockback and target bleeds when moving. That's not bad. Who's going to move now? The ranged guy. Yeah, these small guys are going to move. Okay. There's no single big threat around right now. Yeah, there's no Dredge with more than 11 strength. And our most injured guy has 10 or 9 armor. Alright. This is the only target I can attack with Ludin, even if I use willpower, so we'll just attack him, I suppose. Maybe it makes sense to use Impale. No, I would have to stand closer, that's fine. Let's just do some damage. 5 damage. Also, yes, I will use the horn more often, don't worry. That's the stone that will explode. 2 strength and 2 armor damage. So... Oh, yeah, we got Tempest, right? Yes, we do have Tempest. So we could use Tempest here. That's probably the best move, with 16 strength. Yep, let's do that. I like that plan. So, Tempest. That should do pretty good damage. Nice. 3 strength and 5 strength. Down to 7 armor. The unfortunate part about this team is that I can't heal, as in I can't restore armor. Because I don't have that kind of character in this setup. So that's the downside, but it was just not an option. So we could kill the ranged guy. That probably makes sense. I think it does. Let's do that. No need to use battering ram, he will die. Or we could kill the big guy. I think I'd rather kill the ranged dude, because he might use that stone ability. There. Okay. Unless they get more reinforcements, we should be fine here. I think we'll be fine. So let's start getting some killing blows. There's no need to keep that many low on health. Right, I could kill this guy with some willpower. Yeah, I might as well do it. Oh, really? He deflected, alright. And now he's using that summon ability. But he won't get a chance to finish that. Not if I have something to say about it. Well, we need to not fail this one. There, he's down. No summon for you. Are we there yet? It's happening. Okay. This should work. If we can clear away the dredge, we can proceed. Yeah, I thought so. We'll have to kill them all. That was to be expected. I don't think that's surprising in any way whatsoever. Right, so since I can't restore armor, we might want to be careful with these 2 guys who are low on armor. Who's going to move in what order? Yeah, I think we should move away from these 2 guys. Unfortunately, I can't move too far. 12 strength. Or I could do some damage to them to minimize the damage they do. Probably. They can catch us regardless. Let's do some damage. Someone will be injured after this fight for sure. That's kind of unavoidable. This guy might actually die, as in get injured, whatever. Because of these shattered stones. 5 health, 9 health. Yep, this guy will go next. Let's do some damage to him then. It's not a lot of damage, but with 7 strength, he can only do 1 to our guy. Yeah, that will explode, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, it wasn't very good, but it was kind of tough to avoid that. Now. Let's see. Well, we still got Tempest. But I won't be able to use it if I use all the willpower. Can we move with willpower and then use the horn? I'm actually not sure. Let's try. Yeah, I think we can do that. Alright, so Tempest. That will... no, that will not kill them both, but it will do pretty good damage. It will kill one of them. Yeah, this should be pretty easy to finish, but we'll lose one guy. Or he will be injured. I don't think I can prevent that. Probably not. We can always try. Knockback? No, we don't need that. We can get a kill. Rip. So, 3 more enemies. Yeah, he will go down. 1 damage. He won't get a move though, so he will go down. I can't prevent that now. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. This wasn't exactly an amazing squad. Without a healer. So, move in. And... Well, yeah, no, Reino Varos won't be super useful in this situation. I guess we have to do some armor damage. Like that. So now he will go down. Oh no, Shattered Stones, really? Okay. That was a strange decision by the AI, but whatever. I kind of don't want to kill the Grunt now, because he will go next. But I can't reach the one on the right, unfortunately. No, I can't. Wait, what are the abilities here? Call to arms. Begin pillage. Does break armor damage. Well, hold on. What if we do it like this? No, I still can't move enough, unfortunately. Well, I can kill this dude. No, we shouldn't do that. We'll break his armor. Let him move. Can he actually move enough? Yeah, he can move enough. Oh well, I tried. Let's finish them off. Maybe this guy, because he has the most health. Or the most strength. Same thing. Get some of that. We are pretty much done. So another kill. It wasn't too bad, especially since our morale is so low. Hakon with 16 strength was a big help here. It would have been much harder without him. So another kill, and now we will enter pillage mode, which is fine. Okay. Can't move much more than this. So let's get that kill and be done with it. Still one more strength, but he can't do a whole lot with one strength. He can certainly try. There, we're done. Victory. How much renown did we get? 21 clansmen lost, 37 fighters lost, plus 21 renown. Alright. Promotion for Odleaf, for Hakon. Oh, 38 renown. Alright. Juna walks onto the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, but beckons to the families to follow. You shout for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbing in mid-air like ships at sea has everyone unsettled. Well, I can't blame them. Finally, Ivor takes the reins of a yokes loaded with a supply cart and walks out onto the first floating stone. It supports the load without issue. We go this way or the dredge kill us all. His words are punctuated by slingered stones thudding into the ground only feet away. Men pick up their children and start running. The caravan animals squawk and bleat in the frenzy. Varl push through the crowd while others fight to follow in their wake. The frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more from the ledge before everyone is strangely pacified. Even you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. -5 clansmen. And that's that. Alright. Well, that was certainly something. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks, while the fear of the bridge paralyzes legs of others. The dredge give chase, crossing on top of the bridge without hesitation. Charge into the dredge, ask Varl to carry those struggling, shout at Eyvind to drop the back of the bridge. Well, maybe we should charge into the dredge. I feel like we should. I bet both these other options will result in more deaths. You launch yourself into the approaching dredge, swinging your axe wildly and driving a few backward. Other fighters and archers follow your lead, holding off the dredge until the last of the clansmen make it past you. The stones under your feet begin trembling, and you realize it won't hold much longer. Run! You shout to the fighters who joined you. Almost all push forward as the stones nearest land fall away. into the chasm below. -3 fighters. +2 renown. I guess that was the best decision. This certainly doesn't look safe, I'm just saying. I never thought I'd live to see something like this. Well, I guess that's how we're going to travel now. Because I'm not seeing the end of it. Eyvind is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many in their caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their deaths. The effect is spreading. Everyone look forward, move. Rip a weeping man away from the falling edge. Ask Eyvind how you can help him. Run to the back and push people forward. Well, let's ask Eyvind how we can help him or something. No, don't disturb him, Juno says, but Eyvind's concentration wavers as he looks towards you. The bridge rumbles and a large section falls away, taking with it a number of families and fighters. Well, I guess that was not a good idea. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not seeing the end of it. Anything else happening? Any more people falling to their deaths? The stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the rising ones in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in a panic. Bolverk shouts, "Knock some of those people over the edge before we all go down." People gasp and flee from him. "We are carrying too much," Iver says. "We've got to get rid of something before that mender drops us all into the depths." You look around and see only people, food, and the massive cart of the ravens. And the massive cart the ravens are hauling. Only 2 of those are an option. Bolverk, throw that cart over the edge. Dump more food. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of food from what I remember. But if we tell them to throw that cart over the edge, that will piss them off for sure. It's a tough decision. Let's dump some food. The ones closest to the supplies look at you, bewildered. "We won't need food if we don't make it across," you shout. Slowly, a couple of carts are unhitched and shoved over the edge. Eyvind's relief is almost instant, and the bridge extends, giving everyone more room and time to move. -25 supplies. Morale improved. So that was 2 days worth of supplies or so? I think we were using 12 supplies a day last time we were resting. Okay, I see a town. That's promising. We should be able to buy some supplies there. As long as we make it. Just a bit further, Eyvind. Yeah, look at these people in the back. They are almost falling down. Any more events? Come on, we are almost there. Eyvind's scream chills you as it echoes off the cliff, a mere 100 yards away. Again, the bridge shakes, but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. "This is killing him," she says, "and I won't let that happen." Her tone is dark and cold. "What's the alternative?" She says nothing, but looks toward the rear of the caravan. Governor Raga and many others from Boardsguard are back there. Nod to silently approve dropping the rear of the caravan. "You told me the clansmen are important. Eyvind must try." I don't want to lose even more people, but technically we just throw some food away, and fewer people means it will cost us fewer supplies to rest, which sounds terrible, but we are going to need Eyvind. Okay, nod to approve. The Valkyrie turns to Eyvind's side, and soon screams erupt from behind you. Yep, you turn in time to see people falling away, and Raga pulled away to safety by one of his guards. As the rest of the caravan pushes forward in fear, the governor glances at you with suspicion. -20 clansmen, -4 fighters. That wasn't as bad as I thought it will be. And we are almost there. Well, that was certainly something. We probably pissed off the governor, or at least he's suspicious. And we're finally on proper land. At least one that's not floating. So, where's that town? We kind of need stuff. Supplies. What's your step?
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr.
Oh.
Once a great
ruins.
trade town at the fork of the
Okay.
River.
I thought there will be a market or something, but I guess I was mistaken. Looks like a few buildings might have made it. Whatever it caused, that chasm completely destroyed this place. From the massive Varl to the youngest human children, everyone is saved from crossing the chasm. Tents are loosely strung up, and gear is thrown on the ground as everyone falls asleep. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. Your chest aches, as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery grey fingers running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you, no stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the tasks of the new day. Okay, so we have 369 clansmen, 251 fighters, and 169 var. And we have 62 renown. And we have 0 days worth of supplies. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem. We have literally 0 supplies left. And I don't think we can get supplies. You make your way across the broken bones of the former trade town, curious as to what's inside this building, which is still somewhat intact. The structure groans as you enter, and you hear yourself whispering, "This isn't worth it." After a quick survey of the room, only 2 things stand out. A stone with strange etchings resting on the broken mantle, and footprints in the dust near the small door in the wall. A gust of wind blows up from the chasm, and the whole building creaks. "I know you're there, I'm here to help." The small door creaks open and the child looks at you. "Come here," you say. "This place isn't safe." Her red hair catches the light. "Aled," you shout. "I can save you." You reach for the child, who is terrified by your appearance and words. She slams the door closed and the building shudders. Wooden planks around you snap, and you barely have time to flee before a large section of the structure crumbles off the cliff. You sit in the dirt staring, emotions knotted in your throat. Right, so how the heck do we get supplies here? I hope this isn't going to be like the end of the game because we are out of supplies. That would be silly. Ivar stands stoically by Evin's pallet, watching the mender's breathing. It took a lot out of him. Out of everyone. No doubt, a lot of families lost members out there. So why even follow me? I get people killed. I'm not doing this again. If you can't see the number of people out there still alive because of you, nothing I say will change it. With nothing to say, you look down at the resting mender. The spellweaving took a toll on him. He looks as bad as me. Before Ivar can respond, Oddleaf abruptly enters the room. "God, you're here. It's the Ravens. They're trying to leave, and some of our people want to go with them." "Wait, why?" "We nearly went over a waterfall in ships and lost a lot of people following some Valka across floating rocks. I'm not saying any of that is your fault, but people are scared. If they've made up their minds to go, they leave whenever you're not looking. And the Ravens have been hoarding supplies this whole time, and they're trying to take off with them. Yeah, we need supplies. Juno and Hakon are trying to talk sense to Bolverk, so he's desperate." As you make your way to the door, you turn to look at Ivar. "Another Varl isn't going to help that situation. I'll stay here with the mender." Yep, we need supplies, even at the cost of attacking them or something.
Or you'll be missing more than your horns. Stand down, you son of a yacht!
Will we have to fight them? I mean, I don't mind if it means we get supplies. Because we have literally 0. I can't calm him. He's fury. Yep, we'll have to fight. Here they are, just as I said. Okay. Or maybe they will fight and we get to watch or something, I don't know. Bolverk's lost his mind, take him down. Yep, we get to fight, alright. So... let's see. We should do strength damage. Yep. That way he will be down to 7. That's nice. Okay. This will get his attention. Okay. A fire arrow. Not bad. Well, it certainly did get his attention. What have you done? It worked. Bolverk, hear me. That wasn't much of a fight. But seriously, we need those supplies. The clansmen chatter as Juno converses with a dazed Bolverk quietly. Hakon grabs your attention. Get ready for a confusing conversation. He motions to Yrsa, one of Prince Ludin's bodyguards, who is wiping her peach-covered hand with a rag on her way over to you. Clever trick, witch. This time. You Varl are just too easy. Things could have gone really wrong with your fire. How did you know that would stop Bolverk? The archer smiles at you like you're a child who just spoke its first word. How do you think humans routed these horned broods in the Great Wars? Hakon's face loses all humor and Yrsa laughs. If I can be of any help, Rook, just ask. She smiles and nods to you before returning to Prince Ludin's tent. Strange, that one. Stranger than Bolverk being as tough as a damned thunder. I should have mentioned he's a berserk, probably the last one of his kind after Einartoft. The Varl King laughs at your blank look. Berserks lose themselves in the fight. They're as strong as cold birds, and just as wild. Hard to say if they're friend or foe in a fight. So I mend their magics as over a chasm and you two decide to kill each other? Caught him trying to take off with supplies he'd tucked away. Couldn't let it happen. A cool anger glistens in Hakon's eyes when he looks at Bolverk. Why does he want to leave? Hiding food when we've got people starving? I don't think the others even crossed his mind. All he knows is to look for his own. You stare at Bolverk, pacified by Juno, and wonder if it would have been any better to kill him. Whatever his reason, I hate that some of ours are going with him. I don't understand their choice any more than you, but that's the way of it. You wonder what will happen to them all. Alright. Well, does that mean we'll get some supplies? Because we had literally 0. And it doesn't look like there's a town anywhere close. So, I don't know. I can't click anything just yet. You glare at the clansmen and Varl settled among the ruins of Ormsdar and feel the rumbling growl in your chest. Everyone will be ready to leave as soon as you start walking north. I won't fall for that stupid fire trick again. Polka ignores your comment. The new members from the other caravan will probably need a beating or two. Wait, are we going to play as these guys now or what? Think it was stupid of me to challenge Hakon? Not really my place to say. Since when has that stopped you? The Shield Maiden grins. We could have at least waited to hear their plans first, then decided. You play it to save? Yeah, I guess we play as this guy now? I'm confused. Their plans almost took us over a fine waterfall. I decided we'll find work in Bindal. You play it to save. Okay, their plans almost took us over a fine waterfall. That waterfall surprised us all. Of course, it will be nice to be on our own again. We make it to Bindal, get a job, and things get back to normal. We always survive. And what about all those Dredge? If they make it across that chasm, it will be war. War's always been good for business. Folka smirks, but her face hardens as Juno approaches. Bolverk, could I have a word with you? Haven't you said enough? I'll hear her out. Well, I won't. I'll finish the packing. The two of you watch Folka stomp off, but not too far. She's protective of you. Get on with it. I know your ravens need work. Without work and coin, that banner of yours is worthless. You step towards her, towering above the tall Volka, though she stands resolute. In Boardguard, we made an arrangement for you to protect this large cart until we were away from the Dredge threat. They're across that damn chasm. That job is done. Agreed, but the cart you've been hauling has become too troublesome. It needs to be sunk in the deepest waters around. You grunt in disgust. Volka secrets. You would turn down the Mender Council's coin? What's in the cart? Where's the coin? Yeah, what's in the cart? If you need to know, I would have told you. Suffice to say, you have a Volka's oath for a great deal of coin once you have sunk that cart. The Blue River northwest of Bindal is my suggestion. And if I just leave it in the woods somewhere, I will know, and as will the other Volka. Besides, the Ravens always finish their jobs. That reputation means everything to you. You growl, but she's right. Fine, the Raven's oath, it will be done. So, what's in that cart then? Juno nods and walks away. Volka watches her leave and returns to your side. Now what? Now we have a job. Alright. Well, that was an interesting twist. We play as these guys now. I didn't see that one coming. 58 fighters, 4 Varl, and 0 supplies. A scout points into the distance with a smile on his face. Walking that direction, you begin to hear the strangers bickering between 2 Varl. Now you've done it, Judd, says one Varl with a large shield and spear. Kept on until others heard and came nosing about. The other Varl glances your way, nods politely, and walks towards you while shouldering his axe. Don't mind my brother, Noke. He's a warrior. Noke steps closer and shoves the other Varl with his shield. Judd, Varl don't have brothers. And he's warrior. Volka looks at you with amusement and confusion. None of the other ravens seem to know how to react either. Are you too addled? Your next step better be in the other direction. Not the nicest way to say hello, Judd says, extending his hand in greeting. Not hello, you daft fool, Noke says, slapping Judd's hand and pulling on his arm. The crazy-looking one just once has gone. Judd looks genuinely confused. I've never said goodbye before hello, Noke. Most of the ravens are now suppressing chuckles in the absurdity. I'm not sure what you're after, but we're not sharing food. I mean, we don't have any food. We can't share anything. Judd shakes his head. We're not after food, are we, Noke? No, no. Well, yes and no. Judd agrees. Yes and no, that's right. We'd fight with you, Noke interrupts. For you, he means. Judd looks annoyed. Noke, we'd fight for food, but we'd fight with this lot. You can join if you'll shut up. I mean, okay, sure. Thank you, Noke says, but Judd slaps a hand over his brother's mouth. Several mercenaries snort, trying to hold back laughing. The 2 Varl smile like fools and fall in line. Well, we got +2 Varl, but we still don't have any supplies. So that's going to be a problem. And yeah, we just lost 3. A group of new recruits from Boardguard and the previous caravan are loosely gathered behind Mogon, a skilled thrasher with a scar across his face. Felt like a good time to introduce myself. Mogon. Thought you were Rook's man. A good man, Rook. Too good, though. He couldn't enjoy the lack of gods and roles, the chance for fighting. There's a few roles to being a raven. Most important is following my orders. Of course, yeah. But what about this giant cart that Volka has us lugging around? Something in his tone signals a primal warning inside you. That has nothing to do with you. Well, the way we see it, he motions to the fighters around him. She's no longer around. Let's break it open and look at our riches. We're mercenaries, you idiots. We're paid to run jobs, not steal from those who hired us. Is any of this making sense to you? He ignores her. He's only interested in what you have to say. Get past me and it's all yours. The cart stays closed. Back away or I kill you in front of your friends. Well, the cart stays closed. Look around, Bolverk. The world is ending. Oaths don't mean a damn thing anymore. The man's words are fading behind the growl in your chest. That was your only warning. Take one more fine step forward and you die. Nervous glances bounce between Mogun's posse. A couple of fighters step away, followed by a few more. Pathetic, but not a bad test to see what your new recruits are made of, right? Challenge me again and you're dead. Letting you leave would set a bad example. Well, challenge me again and you're dead. Just keep us busy in all this chaos, and you won't have to worry about me again. The Axeman walks away. Either brave or insane. You could use more fighters like him. So what about our supplies problems? I guess we'll have to reach a town or something, unless we get some supplies from an event of some sort. A commotion draws your attention into the nearby woods. You're surprised to see a small group of Dredge, some which you've never seen before, engaging one of the new recruits from Bordsguard. How did those fine slugs get here, you ask, though no one has an answer. The tattooed fighter is noticeably drunk, but he lobs two black axes in quick succession at an approaching scourge. The axes find their mark, shattering stone armor. Help him fight? I mean, I guess we can help him fight. But we're going to do that in the next episode, so thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.